the ventilation fans running. But we have some things out here that we need to do for our plants today. I told you I was going to do a transplanting video on transplanting zinnias, and with that, we're going to use a container like I showed you in the recycling video. It's had holes drilled in it. I've started prepping it by having my soil about 1.5 inches below the top of the cup. And to show you what we're doing, I'm going to take some of these zinnias, I gotta let them dry a little bit, and I'm going to try and pull one out of the tray here, and I'm just gently grabbing the stem and pulling it up. What I want you to notice, look how all these roots have started to turn around inside that cell. It's going to start to get root bound here pretty soon. So we want to correct that problem, put it into our pot here. We're going to press it down and try to create a hole in here to put that plant in. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of potting soil and press it in around that plant. And as I do this, I want to make sure I get it around all the roots that are in here. To get it up within about 1/8 of an inch of the top of the container. Then I'm going to take my watering jug that I've got the hole in the top. I'm going to lightly water this in to make sure that the potting soil gets completely around that plant. Things that when we seeded some of these cells, we put more than one seed per cell in it. And so now we have a decision to make. Do we break them up, or do we just trim one out? These two plants are looking to be pretty healthy. And what I think I would do is I think I'm going to look for the strongest plant and trim the other one back. By doing that, I'm going to clip it off down here at the base. I'm going to keep that plant material. I'm going to go ahead and pot this one. And then this one, I'm going to take and trim it in a couple places here. Trim the terminal bud off, trim it down, cut my leaves in half like I've done before, and then I'm going to set it aside so that I can transplant it later. This one here, I've got a couple leaves here that are pretty close. I'm going to cut these down into segments. Going to cut off the cotyledons. This one I think I'm going to cut below this first node, and then I'm going to cut these top two leaves down and put it in. It'll be a little bit of an experiment, but we're going to try it anyhow and see what happens. Now this plant right here, on the very bottom, these leaves were the cotyledons. This is the first set of true leaves right here. It's starting to branch out here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 set of true leaves. I want this plant so that it's going to branch out. So I'm going to give it a haircut. Not nearly as severe as mine. But I'm going to trim it down so that I can make this so that it branches so it becomes fuller. Otherwise, these zinnias are going to get really tall and not have any support. So I just clip the top off. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this piece right here, right underneath the node. I'm going to pull this leaf off, this leaf off, and then I'm going to pull my leaves down. I'm going to cut about half of them off. I'm I'm then going to take this piece and put it into some potting soil and try starting another zinnia plant. Seeds are pretty cheap, but it's one way to extend the number of plants that you have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill my pot with potting mix. I'm going to take this cutting that I just took. I'm going to stick it down here into the potting medium. Make sure the soil is around it. I'm going to water it. Then I'm going to take another one of these and I'm going to set it over the top. This will allow a little bit of light in, but not a lot, and yet it has the holes in it so that it can start. This is an experiment. Don't know how it's going to work, but I'll keep you updated as we go along. Wish you all the best and hope you guys are having fun with your living care package.